Hold on!
Welcome to Movie Time, and today we're excited to present the countdown of the top 10 action movies of 2024. This carefully curated list is designed to introduce you to some of the most exciting action movies of this year, whether they have already been released or are set to be released soon. Each of these movies is guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat with their outstanding action sequences, stunning visuals, and gripping storylines. If you enjoy this compilation of the top 10 action movies, don't hesitate to share it with friends who also have a passion for the adrenaline-pumping genre. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. The Killer. The Killer is an upcoming action thriller directed by John Woo, set to be released on August 23. This film is a remake of Woo's 1989 classic. The story follows an elite assassin named Z, played by Nathalie Emmanuel, who is renowned for her deadly precision and cold efficiency. Known in the underworld as the Queen of Death, Z's life takes a dramatic turn during a high-stakes mission. She refuses to kill a blinded young woman in a Paris nightclub. This act of mercy puts her in a life-or-death struggle against every hitman in town and attracts the attention of a savvy police investigator and plunges her into a sinister criminal conspiracy that will set her on a collision course with her own past. The Killer promises to be a thrilling ride combining heart-pounding action with a touching story of redemption and hope. Number 9. The Killer's Game.
Yo, you tell him to pack light.
The Killer's Game is an upcoming action comedy film set to be released on November 15th. The film follows Joe Flood, played by Dave Bautista, a seasoned assassin who has spent years perfecting his deadly craft. Joe's life takes a dramatic turn when he is diagnosed with a terminal illness. Believing he has nothing left to lose, he makes the drastic decision to put a hit out on himself, ensuring that his death will be quick and painless, rather than prolonged and agonizing. However, fate has other plans. Shortly after authorizing the hit, Joe discovers that his diagnosis was a mistake. He is not dying after all. Now with a bounty on his head and a legion of former colleagues and fellow assassins eager to collect the reward, Joe must navigate a deadly game of cat and mouse. As Joe fights to survive, he uses his extensive skills and knowledge of the assassin's trade to outsmart and outmaneuver his pursuers. Number 8. Jackpot. Jackpot is an action comedy film that follows Katie, played by Awkwafina, a struggling actress who unexpectedly wins the lottery. Her joy quickly turns to terror as she realizes that every losing ticket holder is now hunting her down. Noel, played by John Cena, a quirky amateur lottery protection agent with a colorful past, offers his services to Katie, promising to keep her safe until sunset in exchange for a share of her winnings. As the day progresses, Katie and Noel face a series of increasingly dangerous and absurd challenges. From dodging amateur assassins to outsmarting professional hitmen, the duo must rely on their wits, strength, and a bit of luck to stay alive. The film is packed with action sequences, comedic moments, and pop culture references, making it a roller coaster ride from start to finish. Number 7. The Union.
You're welcome!
The Union is a spy action comedy thriller film set to be released on August 16th. The story follows Mike McKenna, played by Mark Wahlberg, a construction worker living a simple life until his high school sweetheart Roxanne reappears. She, now a top spy, recruits Mike for a critical mission. Despite his initial reluctance, Mike's feelings for Roxanne and a sense of adventure draw him into the world of espionage. Hackers have accessed the personal information of all of the Western world's government employees, from soldiers to cops and the FBI. Agent Roxanne and her cut-to-the-chase boss Tom are spearheading the mission to retrieve the hack to prevent it from getting in the wrong hands. After kidnapping Mike from New Jersey to London, Roxanne seeks his help for this perilous mission. His construction skills surprisingly come in handy, helping him outsmart enemies and overcome obstacles. Number 6. Weekend in Taipei. Weekend in Taipei is an upcoming action thriller film set to be released on November 1st. The story follows Jack, a former Drug Enforcement Administration agent, and May, a former undercover operative. Years after their intense romance ended abruptly, they find themselves reunited in Taipei for a weekend. Jack is in town for a seemingly routine mission, while May is trying to start a new life away from her dangerous past. Their paths cross unexpectedly, reigniting old feelings and unresolved tensions. As they navigate the bustling streets of Taipei, they uncover a conspiracy that threatens not only their lives, but also the safety of the city. They must confront their past mistakes and work together to thwart a powerful criminal organization. Number 5. Red One. Red One is an upcoming action-adventure comedy film set to be released on November 15th. The film follows the story of the kidnapping of Santa Claus, codenamed Red One, by a mysterious villain. The North Pole's head of security, played by Dwayne Johnson, is tasked with rescuing Santa and saving Christmas. To accomplish this mission, he teams up with the world's most infamous bounty hunter, played by Chris Evans. The improbable pair embarks on a globe-trotting adventure, facing numerous challenges and adversaries along the way. Their journey takes them from the icy landscapes of the North Pole to bustling cities and remote locations around the world. As they race against time, the head of security and the bounty hunter must learn to work together despite their differences. Their mission is filled with action-packed sequences, comedic moments, and heartwarming scenes that highlight the true spirit of the holiday season. Number 4. Twisters. Twisters is an action-adventure thriller film that follows a group of storm chasers, led by Joe Harding and her team, are on a mission to study and understand the behavior of tornadoes. They are equipped with cutting-edge technology designed to gather data from within the storms. As they track a series of increasingly violent tornadoes across Oklahoma, they face numerous challenges, including the unpredictable nature of the storms and the personal dynamics within the team. The film delves into the tension between scientific curiosity and the real-world dangers of storm chasing. The story also explores the emotional journeys of the characters, particularly Joe, who is driven by a personal tragedy linked to a past tornado. Number 3. Gladiator 2. Gladiator 2 is an upcoming action epic film set to be released on November 15th. The film follows Lucius, the son of Lucilla and the nephew of Commodus. Set years after the events of the first film, Lucius is now a young man who must navigate the political and social turmoil of Rome. He finds himself drawn into the world of the Colosseum, where he must confront his past and the legacy of Maximus the Gladiator, who once saved his family. As Lucius steps into the arena, he faces numerous challenges and adversaries, both within the Colosseum and in the broader political landscape of Rome. His journey is one of self-discovery, courage, and the quest for justice. Along the way, he encounters new allies and enemies, each playing a crucial role in his quest to restore Rome's glory and honor the memory of Maximus. The film promises intense action, dramatic confrontations, and a deep exploration of themes such as honor, legacy, and the struggle for power. Number 2. Kraven the Hunter. Kraven the Hunter is an upcoming action thriller film set to be released on December 13th. The story follows Sergei Kravenov, a man driven by a desire to prove himself as the world's greatest hunter. Raised under the harsh and demanding expectations of his father, Nikolai Kravenov, Sergei's life is marked by a relentless pursuit of strength and dominance. This quest leads him to become Kraven, a formidable and feared hunter. Nikolai's ruthless nature and high expectations push Sergei to the brink, shaping him into a man who will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. This strained relationship sets the stage for Kraven's transformation into an anti-hero. With intense action sequences, deep character development, and a fresh perspective on one of Spider-Man's iconic villains, Kraven the Hunter aims to captivate audiences and expand Sony's Spider-Man universe. Number 1. Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine is an action-adventure comedy film that follows Wade Wilson, also known as Deadpool, as he uses Cable's time travel device to jump from his timeline. Years later, after retiring and becoming a car salesman, the TVA captures him. Deadpool discovers that his timeline is in trouble because the anchor being that kept his world alive has died. That being is none other than Logan, also known as Wolverine. In order to save everyone he cares about, Deadpool must travel through multiple timelines, recruit Wolverine before his world ceases to exist, and fight his way through plenty of discarded Marvel Cinematic Universe villains. Cassandra Nova, Professor Xavier's bald-headed twin sister, is the main big bad who the duo must face if they have any hopes of saving their timeline. This film is packed with action scenes, witty dialogue, and a lot of emotional depth as the two characters work together to prevent the impending disaster. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoyed what you watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Feel free to leave a comment down below, share your thoughts, or suggest topics you'd like to see in upcoming videos.